Hello and welcome inside the Mountain West Network studio. I'm Stormy Bonantoni. Today, the longest tenured head coach in Mountain West Conference history calls it a career. Steve Fisher, after 18 seasons as the head coach of San Diego State, has officially announced his retirement.
If there are any tears, they should be tears of joy, because very few times do people in any walk of life have the privilege to go out on their terms, feeling good about themselves, and the vast majority of those that they have worked with and for feeling the same way. And I do know that that's the sentiment.
A John Wooden legend of coaching, Fisher's resume speaks for itself. In his 26 seasons as a head coach between his time at Michigan and San Diego State, he's compiled 570 victories, 15 NCAA tournament berths, 3 Final Four appearances, and an NCAA championship.
I burst with pride when I talk about the championships we've won and the banners we've hung, but I'm most proud of the people that we've had the privilege to coach.
Arriving for the first time on the Mesa in 1999, Steve Fisher is the only coach in Mountain West history to guide his team since the league's inception. He took over a program that had only been to the NCAA tournament 3 times in its history and catapulted it to unforeseeable heights. With Fisher leading San Diego State, the Aztecs have claimed 10 Mountain West regular season or tournament titles, been ranked as high as number 4 in the national polls, and headed to the Big Dance 8 times, including 6 in a row from 2010 to 15 and a pair of Sweet 16 appearances.
Certainly Steve's legacy is going to be National Coach of the Year, Sweet 16 appearances, numerous NCAA banners hanging, championships won. But in my mind, Steve Fisher is going to be known, and his legacy is going to be remembered as a teacher, a mentor to numerous student athletes, the countless stories about the recruiting visits when people would say that Steve was a math teacher from Michigan and what he meant to their sons. We're going to miss him, but we wish only the best to he and Angie in a well-deserved retirement.
A National Coach of the Year in 2011 and the man for which the Aztecs court is named. Steve Fisher has made a profound impact not only on the conference, but also his comrades, competitors, and countless players alike.
He's just always been, walking class. And so just to align yourself with someone like that was obviously a high priority for me at the time. The one thing about Coach that everybody knows, he's such a meticulous person and he's such a great processor of information. But the thing I think that I would want to get across more than anything is his loyalty to the people that he loves and to his players and his staff and former staff. I mean, I don't think people understand how much he's offered me when I was away from him. For him to still embrace the Menzies family at the level that he did, I don't think people really realize it.
There's no words to describe Steve Fisher. I've met a lot of great coaches, I've met a lot of people, and he's the finest person that I've met in athletics. Forget about basketball coaches, forget about whoever. He's the finest man I've ever met in this business.
And he was just so wise, and he had all these posts of the day. He would always beat the team. And you need to think about others before yourself. And father figure, I'm the only child, so the love that him and Angie and his wife Angie, his son Mark, how they brought me in, it was just real family-like. And yeah, Coach Fish, if you see it, love you, man. Thank you for taking the chance on me. I appreciate you for everything you did, man.
Fisher has been voted the Mountain West Coach of the Year 4 times, the most of any coach in league history. He's also racked up the most wins and had the most players selected to the NBA draft with 17.
These are really the fruits of our labor and the key to the legacy that we've had and what make us most proud.
Among those college kids turned pro is back-to-back defending NBA Defensive Player of the Year and 2014 NBA Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard.
I had people come up and say, Fish, I love the job you guys are doing at San Diego State. Fish, tell me about Kawhi Leonard. Tell me about what he did for the Aztecs. That's my legacy. San Diego State is my legacy. I'm proud of every step along the way in my journey, but I'm an Aztec.
Head coach in waiting Brian Dutcher will now take the reins of the Aztec program. Dutcher has been with Fisher since 1989. For the Mountain West Network, I'm Stormy Bonantoni, and from all of us at the Mountain West, thank you, Coach Fisher.